What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to the one and only Juventus. It is June 9th. I've got all the news around the club right now. We got to kick things off with the hottest topic around. That is what is going on with Federico Chiesa. Two of the top guys out there have weighed in over the past couple days. And the first one's Nico Schira, who states Juve has set the price tag at 40 million euros. Napoli and Roma value the player at 25 million euros. I got your 25 million euros right here. Listen, Fabrizio Romano today states that Juve is willing to let Federico Chiesa go as soon as possible to move on with the mercato. This fires up the Juventini, all right? But we have to look at this and analyze it properly. For me, there is nothing new in any of this, all right? The situation as it stands is the exact same it always has been, and what we were hearing before the season ended. Juve has offered a renewal for Federico Chiesa. They are fine to renew Federico Chiesa, but they are fine to do so on their terms. Federico Chiesa looking for more, and I think that there's more to it. I think he might be a little bit butthurt that the team is willing to let him walk, and the fact that they said that they are fine moving him. And I think he feels like he needs to be catered to at this group, all right? Because for me, his options are not better. The renewal is the best decision for him as well. But this situation has always been in Fede Chiesa's hands, not Juve's. Juve is fine to renew him, but they have no issues in letting him walk if it's not on their terms. And this could probably come into play with another player coming up in the news, all right? But Federico Chiesa, it's in his hands. What will he do? We have to wait for these meetings coming up this week with his agent and Giuntoli and also Roma and potentially Napoli, all right? But that's the latest on Federico Chiesa. Another player from Napoli, Di Lorenzo. Juve is definitely interested in monitoring the situation seriously. They have offered him the same money he is currently on in Napoli, but nothing will happen, according to Nico Schira, unless Di Lorenzo properly breaks from Napoli, which has not happened as of yet. And obviously the potential for him to remain is still strong there, okay? Adrien Rabiot, he is apparently asking for 8 million euros, all right? And apparently says there are offers in that range or better, and using that against Juventus. It is expected that Giuntoli is not going to get involved in a game again. Same with Chiesa on their terms. The reason Rabiot can reach higher numbers is because of the advantage of growth decree that we could apply to that deal. But Giuntoli apparently not going to get involved in this game and willing to pivot in the mercato away from Rabiot. We should, according to many sources, find out what's going on with Rabiot and Juventus later on this week, okay? Now, we get to Dusan Vlahovic. Again, Juve's terms. They are trying to work on some type of renewal to bring down the annual cost, but there is a massive gap there. He's set to get 12 million euros. Juve trying to get it to 8. Obviously, that is going to be a tough task, but that's the latest with Dusan Vlahovic. Now we get to Gazzetta stating that there is growing confidence in the Luis McKennie swap getting finalized, all right? I honestly don't know where all this growing confidence is coming from, as there is a 30 million euro gap there or close to it, all right? That's still going to be tough. We need outgoing moves before we can finalize that one. But we also have some other moves that should be finalized prior to the Luis one. So this is going to be interesting. But apparently there's growing confidence that gets done. I would be ecstatic if it does. Atalanta seriously pursuing Dean Huijsen, all right, and there has been confirmed recent discussions with the player's entourage, all right. This would be a positive sale for Juventus and good step towards locking in on Coop Miners. Szczesny has been approached by Al Nassr, and apparently the talks have begun. This would be great for Juventus as well in saving that goalkeeper salary. Great goalkeeper, just a massive salary, and with Di Gregorio coming in, this helps the books, okay? But talks have begun with Wojciech Szczesny and Al Nassr out of Saudi Arabia. Now, Juve is monitoring 19-year-old striker from Palmeiras, Thalys. He scored 15 goals in 17 games for the U20s. We are keeping tabs on him. And Mota, it is expected next Tuesday or Wednesday for the announcement. That's according to Fabrizio Romano, the contract to 2027. And then, maybe then, we can actually start finding out what this coach actually wants in this roster. But more growing reports that Barnechea is one he definitely wants to see this summer before any decisions are made. All right, and that wraps things up. You know the drill. Smash that subscribe button. All right, like the video, share the content. But my favorite part, let's mix it up in the comment section. How do you feel about all the news you just heard today? And I'll be back tomorrow with another edition as always. Fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.